Hello crafters and welcome to P2P Crafts online show brought to you by From Picture to Page and Beyond Papercraft shows, which is our scrapbooking, mixed media art and paper crafting community. Now P2P Craft online shows has a whole heap of craft demonstrations covering all your favourite paper crafts from your favourite retailers and some special guest artists. So for all the details, head over to our website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au where you can see the full program for this weekend's shows. You can get all the links to our retailers, catch up on replays of previous shows, and it is just the best place to connect. And while you're there, make sure you're on our email list so we can send you out all the information and, of course, the very important show dates for 2021, which will be out soon. Now, whether you're watching us here live on Facebook or you're watching a replay on Facebook or YouTube, we would love to know that you're there. So pop in the comments, say hi, let us know where you're watching us from. And we are really looking forward to having a great day. It looks like we've got a slight technical difficulty, so hold on, I'll be straight back. Okay, and now P2P Craft presents Sofie from Scrapmatts. Hi, Sofie.
Hi, everyone.
Let's hope our internet holds just for a little while. That's all we need today.
I agree. Fingers and toes crossed.
It is. And how are Scrapmatts going? You had a retreat recently.
I did. It's the only one I've had all year. So it was a pleasure just to get out and go into the country because I have one in country New South Wales. Mm-hmm. And it was just awesome just to get away and just be face-to-face contact with some of my customers and my beautiful ladies out there.
Oh, it must have just been so lovely to see people again.
It was so nice to interact with crafters, mm-hmm. with paper crafters again, in that sort of way. It was great.
Yeah, there is just something about finding like-minded people, isn't it, that just makes your heart sing.
And you don't realise when you don't have it how much you actually miss it.
Yeah.
And need it. You need it for your soul. Your creative soul.
That's a great point. I think we've all had such a challenging year. We've really just hunkered down and sort of powered our way through it. And now as we're emerging, it's like, oh, I was missing this and I was missing that. And you almost don't even realise.
No, and I think sometimes we think, oh, we really did take that for granted, mm-hmm. that we can just go and have a retreat and go to a class and go to a show.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Sofie's frozen again. Oh, you're back? Excellent.
I am back.
Okay,
yep.
So what are you going to show us today?
Okay, we're going to swap over screens and I'm going to start.
Okay, let's do that.
Yep, let's start.
Excellent. Well, hopefully our internet is going to hold. It's a long way between Melbourne and Sydney, and it looks like that Sofie is ready to go. So hold on and we will be right with you. Okay, Sofie, take it away.
Hello, everyone, and here I am back again. Lovely to be back here with everyone. What we're going to show to you today is some of, not only we don't do chipboard and stencils, we actually do some MDF shapes. And what we're going to show you today is our Mdf Christmas Range. Now, they come in 3 sizes. They're all up on the website. They come in a mini, and that measurement is the width across. Mini, which is that size, a small, and a medium. And this here is just a few of some of the designs that we have in store for you. They come as in an MDF raw, and you can embellish them. We're actually going to go through and embellish one as well, and just to go through the process of how to do that. So let's just, as you can see, we've got some nativities, we've got some gingerbread men, we've got some houses, little ornaments, and that's just one selection. And I'll just see if we've got another selection here to show you. Okay, this is the next ones. Now, as you can see, we've embellished these in a few different ways. We've got, these are some of the words that we offer. This is a Merry Christmas. This has just been inked in the Brilliance ink. Then we have the Joy and Peace, again in Brilliance ink. Now this one is interesting. This has been put through a foil machine. So a lot of you have a foil machine, and you can actually run that through your foil machine, and it does beautifully. This here has been inked we've got a little bit of embellishment of some clear, and then we've got some of the Kindy Glitz, the Derivan Kindy Glitz. Michelle, I can't hear you at all, so I
No,
don't know
I'm
if you're
just being
still there.
quiet so we don't take up
Oh,
any more
okay.
bandwidth than you need.
Oh, fine, because I didn't know if I'd lost you or not.
No,
But
I'm
that's
definitely
the
still
one.
here.
Okay, and here again with the clear Kindy Glitz, depending on what color you put it on, you get a different effect.
Yeah, that certainly looks sparkly from here. That's lovely.
Oh, I love my sparkle. This is Sophie. Sophie loves her sparkle. And this is the, oh, I don't even know the name of this one, but it's the clear one. I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. And this one here has been inked in white with just a little bit of glitter, just to show you some different options. And here I've only part done it. Actually, to be honest, on this one, I didn't use ink. I've actually used gesso. So if you don't have any ink, a few coats of gesso will do it as well. And I've left the Happy Christmas in there as raw so that we can do another technique there.
Oh, excellent.
Yes. So here we go. Let's move that one. Let's just say now I've got some beautiful girls while I was out at retreat, 19, Annette and Kim, and I said to them, oh, here's a challenge for you. Let's do something interesting with some of the ornaments. And well, did they do something interesting?
Oh, lovely.
So here they've put some chipboard on top, and this one's been embossed, and they've just put some little flowers and stamens there, and just a little bit of bling.
Yeah, that's really effective layering it up
It's
like that.
very effective. And here they've just used a little bit of ink, but they've also just used a chipboard poinsettia, which they've raised up.
That's stunning. I
It's
love the
stunning.
little stars around the big star. That's fantastic.
That's how that piece is. And it also has a circle down here a little hole to hang things off. And they even made a tassel.
What clever ladies.
So hanging, it's a beautiful, and you don't have to hang this on your tree. You can hang it on a door handle. So especially the larger one. Now this one here, again, this has been embossed in copper and gold. And what they've done is, instead of having the back see-through, they've actually just put a piece of cardstock behind. And then just different color ribbons to just embellish. So now, we actually do have a kit. We have a little Christmas ornament kit, which is our MDF kit, and it's kit number 19. It retails for $8.15. It actually has 2 ornaments in there, including all the trimmings. So all your bows, your charms, the chipboard and everything is in there. Doesn't include the paint. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to show you how to ink one of these ornaments.
Oh, excellent. Because, yeah, it can be a bit tricky sometimes. It seems a bit overwhelming if you usually just used to paper.
That's exactly right. The only thing you need to worry about with just ink. And as you can see, I'm just turning the stamp pad right over and just inking that straight on. And it's automatically and instantly.
Yeah, so
just
that's a very
highlight
bright
that.
ink. What ink are you using there, Sophie?
It's the Brilliance ink.
Right.
It's called the Rocket Red.
I
now have all these uploaded on my website because a lot of people said to me, we need the uploaded onto my website. There is event, which is for this weekend, and all the inks are in there. The pens that I'll be using, some of the charm embellishments, they'll all be there as well, and some of the new stuff that I'm showing. The Sandown one event is still there, so if you've missed or you're going to go back and watch the Sandown event, you can go back and see all the items that we spoke about there.
Oh, excellent. Because, yeah, sometimes we sort of remember things and need to go back and double check.
Yeah, so those 2 events are still up if we need to go back and refresh and just to have a look sometimes, yeah. Now, because the ornaments I showed before, they're on the Sandown show. Now, that as you can see, is still wet. We're going to let it dry a bit. I've got a white one here that I've actually inked. Now, with these inks, with this kit, we also get a little bit of chipboard. And what we do with that is, where's my little packet of gold, Andrew? There's a little packet there of gold ink with a re-inker. Oh, I've lost it. It's in a little press seal bag. Because what I want to do is show you also how to re-ink these ink pads when they start going a little bit dry for you.
Oh, good, because yes, again, that's one of the other mysteries of stamping, isn't it?
I actually do stock the refill inks on my website as well, and this is how it comes. It comes in a little bottle like that. I think they're about $10 on the website. This is my Galaxy Gold, and if you see, oh, yep, not much is coming out when I ink. So what you're going to do is you're going to open your bottle and just tip it out and just spread it out with the nib there.
Okay, so that's all you need to do is just pour it on.
Pour it on and just spread it out so you don't have lumps.
Yeah. Are you ever worried that you could over ink? I think that's what some people are a bit scared of.
No. No. If I'm only doing a little project and I only need a little bit of ink, I'll only put a little bit of ink.
Right.
So I'm going to do a lot. I always have my re-inkers in a little bag with Galaxy Gold with the ink pad in there and the re-inker in there.
Oh,
So I always keep them together.
good idea.
And you know, most of us who do a lot of stamping or a lot of inking would recommend that when you buy an ink, you buy the same refill ink with it, so that you've always got it on hand. Because you never know when you need a colour, and it might be available, might be out of stock. So now that we've re-inked that, I'm just going to gently press down. And as you can see, it's all coming out.
Yeah.
And done. So that'll go back in my little baggie. So now I've got them all in the right spot. Okay, now, as I said, I've inked a white one. So what we're going to do is, just going to get a toothpick. Toothpick is my favourite tool in the craft room.
Oh, okay.
Because look, I'm just pushing out my chipboard with it.
Oh, that makes it much easier.
Yes, pushing it out to the back. And then when I want some glue, I just put a little dot of glue, and I just use the Turbo Tacky, the Aleene's Turbo Tacky, because it's quick drying glue. So what we need to do now is we need to glue this, and using a toothpick to put your glue down is a good way of not overloading with glue.
Oh, exactly. And then it's disposable, so you're not getting it all gunky.
Cleaning up, which is my pet hate in my craft room. Cleaning up. I'm not a very good cleaner upper, because I think if it's messy, I can find things. If it's tidy, I can't. That's my excuse. So here we go. We're just going to center that in there. Pretty. Now we need a little bit of bling. Again, I'm just using whatever I've put down on the table. And every Christmas needs a bit of bling.
Oh, that's lovely.
Just right there in the center. Now, I'm just going to put a few of these on. I won't put too many on. But what I do, I always
so you come with a little bit of bling as well.
It comes in the kit. Comes with a little bit of bling in the kit.
Okay, so even if it's self-adhesive, you'll still add a bit of glue for these.
Mainly because mine travel a lot. They have passports. They go interstate, overseas. So I've got to make sure that they don't move. And I often find that they move. So even if they're self-adhesive, and half the time I can't get the adhesive off.
Right.
And how many times has that happened to everyone? Okay, I'm just going to put a few of them on so you get the idea. Okay, and as you can see, it's starting to develop. You can use any two color combination that you like. If your Christmas tree is silver and blue, do your base silver or blue, and then your little snowflake in a different color.
Yeah, and what a great kit for kids right through to experienced crafters.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, we need to put this in. Always use my trusty tools.
Now, for those that haven't done jewellery making before, this is revolutionary, because the first time I tried to put a ring on and just pulled it open, it did not go well.
No, because what you're supposed to do is, this is a jump ring. So what you do is you push one forward and one back. And that opens it. You don't need to separate it out because that is what will break it.
Yes. And that was my instinct, to open up the circle and not actually sort of twist it sideways.
Yes, that's what we all do. Yeah, but no, you just twist it, that motion, and then it'll be the opposite motion. You bring it in to close it back up again. So very easy. But I have trouble just putting these into the... Here we go. Come on, in you go. That's it. And then you have the problem of you put it backwards.
Oh, yes, that'd be a pain.
Yeah, I've done that before and I've had to reopen them up. So here we go. Let's just close that up gently. There we are.
Oh, that's so effective.
And it's very easy to do. Now, just for an added bit of bling, if your ornament is blue, you can re-ink these charms with in an ink to change the colour. I've done it. Now,
yeah, I
just
think you showed us that in a previous video.
I think I did too. Just reinforcing it, reminding some people. Or if anyone missed that video.
Yeah, but like you said, who would have thought? And that was with the Brilliance ink, wasn't it? Just straight
That was
on
with the
top.
Brilliance. The Brilliance ink, as I said, it's the ink that it's my go-to ink.
Yep.
It's a great little ink. And there we are. And as you can see on this one, I've started inking.
Yeah, it just sort of breaks the colour up a little bit.
Breaks the colour up, it makes it a little bit more interesting. Now there is more bling to go around that, but it's just to show you how to put one of those together. And there's 2 in the kit when you purchase it. So there's 2 in the kit there, so it's very easy to do. And again, you can just pick the colours that you like. So let's put that one aside.
I think that's a great little kit just for your own project or for a gift.
It's also good for kids because if they can't use the inks, they can use the gesso, just a bit of paint. Really good to do with. I've had a lot of women make them with kids. Now, new. These are our new designs in our MDF. We have
fantastic, Sophie. I love them.
Mum. Mum comes with circles where you can add some bling on, or stars. Okay. Then we have just Dad. Yep. Again, they come in the 3 sizes. The mini, the small, and the medium. They're already online and available. And then we have the mum and the dad. For kids to give to mum and dad, and just for something simple and quick and easy.
Yeah.
So as I said, they're all online and they're fun. Now, this is what a lot of people have been asking me for.
Okay, now Sophie, we might just need to pause. I think our video's frozen, so let's just give it a moment and see if we can catch up. Okay, Soph, take it away.
Okay, this is what a lot of customers have been asking me for, and that is beautiful animals, for our beautiful pets.
Of course, Christmas animals.
Of course, because we all have pets as family. They are part of the family. So here are just some of the beautiful new ones that we have. This is for a dog. So we've got, comes in the 2 sizes, the small and the medium. And it's got the dog paws and the dog bones on there with pretty little stars. And here's one that one of my girls out in Orange, Kim and Annette, made.
Oh, that's
and they've
lovely.
They've just embossed that. And I'm actually going to go through how to make one of these tassels.
Oh, good.
Yes, even though if you see here, there's nowhere to hang anything, but because it's that string circle, we can actually hang something off it.
Oh, okay.
And make it a little bit more interesting, just to show you how to embellish it and make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, then we have our gorgeous cats. So you can order these with personalised. They come in the 2 sizes, the 80ml and the 100ml. And that mischievous cat is just wanting to play with that star. Just wanting to play.
I'm sure all of us with cats know that feeling.
We know that feeling, yes. So that's why that cat was done like that. As soon as I saw that star, I went, yeah, the cat needs to be playing with it.
Yeah, that's not staying there.
Yeah. So this is just another way to embellish if we don't have inks. And I use my Jelly Roll Stardust pens. Now, Stardust pens have got a little bit of glitter in them. They're pens that I've been using for years and years, and they actually work fantastic on my chipboard. You can just easily just bring up a little bit of glitter. And if you can see here, that's the gold that I've actually done on those stars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can just see the stars. We might just have to pop a photo in later as well.
Oh, I just put my hand underneath.
Yeah, we can just see those stars are a little bit golder than the rest.
Yes. Well, I'm actually going to sit here and I'm going to colour one in for you. Just a little one over here. And what I do is I don't do lines. It's easier if you go slowly. And if you miss some bits, my eyesight isn't the best, we can just go back.
Oh, okay. So it's quite a robust process.
Yeah, it's quite a robust thing. Yeah. And there we are. I'm hoping you can see that.
Yeah. Oh, yes, we can see it now, especially while it's still a bit wet. It's a bit darker.
It's still a bit wet and needs to dry. Now, to make this ornament,
yeah.
all
so
I've
would
done,
you heat set that or you just leave it to dry?
No, you just leave it.
Okay.
It's actually quick. It dries really, really quickly. Yeah, you just leave it. No heat setting, no nothing with the gel pens. It dries much quicker on the chipboard,
right.
A bit slower on the painted MDF. Now, all I've done here is I've got 3 different coordinated ribbons, a red, a gold, and an organza, and I've just halved them. And I've just got some, what do you call it?
Oh, twine?
Baker's twine. That's the word. And all I'm going to do is I've just halved it over, and I'm just going to do a knot. Yeah, and I'll just do another knot.
It's nice to have that tactile element to it as well.
Yes, and you know what? I'm sure if you hang this at the bottom of the tree, that cat will play with that too. So
I love all the Facebook posts about the tree that's stuck to the ceiling or the one that doesn't have any branches up for 2 meters.
Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? They're gorgeous. So all I've done then is I've just threaded through a little timber bead. And all I'm going to do is just tie it. Stick it through that hole. One through that hole. Okay. Just a couple of knots. And then just let it hang. There we are.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yep. So that's just another little way just to embellish. Even if, as I said, there was no hole there, but I made one. I made it happen. So, okay, let's put that one aside. And we haven't finished with our animals. We have birds.
Oh, how lovely.
And we have bunnies.
Oh, and bunnies have become very popular again lately.
Very, very popular. So we've accommodated for them as well. Again, they're personalised. The same price as the other ones. The small ones are 80 mil are $6.50 and the medium are $8. And this, I've just decorating this one here. And I thought, oh, let's go a little bit different. So what I've done is I've got my 720, my pink. And again, I'm just going to go around in a circular motion. On top of the ink, as you can see, this has already been inked.
Yeah, so you inked it up first.
Okay, so you don't have to use inks. Actually, the pens are really good for kids because they can just get in there and there's somewhere for them to follow. And just a pink there as well. The pink star, it's called.
Yeah.
And more tassels here. Just your leftovers. I basically just use all my leftovers on them. Okay, and last, we sell the pens online individually, or we sell a set of 4 for $42, and this includes a clear and a black. Black is a very good color, but clear is actually one of my favorite colors. It goes on top of where you're going to put the pen. So again, you don't have any ink and you've just got the pens. You can just go in a circular motion.
Right, and it gives you that effect. How lovely.
And it gives you that effect. And I've put a white piece of paper behind here. You'll probably see it better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can see where it's wet, but that will dry. And if you've missed some bits, because it's hard to see when you've got the lights on top of you, I'll just go back. And here I put some silver. And then just around the edges, I've just gone around with some of the purple. And I've used a purple, of all things. And the purple actually looks really good.
Yeah, and it's nice to be
They're
able to
very, very
personalise it
effective.
to your own colours.
Yes. Yep. They're very, very cute. This is what the set of 14 pens looks like. And they're really, really lovely. Sakura actually makes them. They're a Japanese brand. And they started making the gel pens in 1980.
Wow.
So the pens are actually 40 years old. And they were actually made for artists.
Okay. I must
They were
say,
made
my white Jelly Roll pen is my favourite white art journal pen that I own.
Yes, that came in actually later than the others because people were asking for them. When I had Sakura come out and visit me at one of the shows, I said to them, "Oh, could we have a brown in this?" And they went, "No, they're the colours and that's it." I went, "Oh," very disappointed. But they were actually surprised at the way crafters were using it on chipboard and on other stuff, rather than they were actually making for artists to do it in their drawings and in their pictures. That's
Right.
what it's originally made for. So it was just interesting to see that um, how other people were using, and they were fascinated with how we were using them out here in Australia.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I've had ladies come up to me and say, "I bought those pens off you 5 years ago, and they're still going."
Yeah. They seem pretty robust.
They're very robust. The only thing you've got to remember is don't, because this is like a ballpoint there, don't push too hard, because if that ballpoint goes in, then your pen won't work.
Yeah.
So just very gently, as you can see, circular motion, and gently, like you're painting with a feather.
Yeah. And I always store mine flat as well.
Oh, to be honest, mine go in all shapes and sizes and thrown
Fair
around
enough.
on a plane. And yes, I used to often find them without lids. They will dry out if you don't put the lid on. But the good thing about this is that there's actually a little ball in the top. So when you close it, it actually seals the point
Yeah.
for you, so that to stop it from drying out. And that's why these pens actually last so long. And Japanese products, so like with the inks, the Tsukineko Japanese inks as well, the brilliants and the pens, they actually are very robust and they last.
Yes.
They really last, and that's what I like about those products. So, well, that's all I have for you today. As I said, you can go onto our website. We have a purchase of $50 and over, you get free post. Any questions? If there's something there that you can't find, I've got some stock of my Brilliance has come in. Not all the stock has come in. I am waiting on a delivery. So
Oh,
if there's
it's
a color there
challenging,
that
isn't it?
it's very changed. So if there's a color there that I don't have, send me a note. Send me a note, because I have been told that the delivery is coming in the next week.
Excellent. Well,
So if
let's
there's
get you.
something there I don't have, just to ask me.
Yeah, let's get your camera swapped over, and hopefully this internet just gives us a few more minutes.
Yep, hopefully it will. Thank you.
Okay, so yes, that internet was a little bit challenging. It mightn't have just been at your end as well, but what a fantastic idea of getting personalised ornaments, and then so many different ways of decorating them. You could use your paints, your inks, and of course those gorgeous Jelly Roll pens. So Sophie, thank you so much for sharing all that with us today.
Thank you. It was wonderful. And I've often had a lot of girls, they do make the little personalised ornaments and they stick them to a card and they send that as their Christmas card. And then people will take that off and put it on their tree.
Yeah, it's really a way to make your cards last so much longer.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if you put a piece like this one, like the one that I showed with, you put a piece of cardboard on the back, you can actually sign the back of it and date it and write a personal message to someone on it as well.
Yeah, and there's so
Very
many
easy.
people looking for ornaments to celebrate their pets as well. So I think that's just a lovely
Oh,
idea. You and Andrew have done a great job with your designs.
absolutely, absolutely. We've got a few more ideas that are going to come out. So there's a few new designs, personalized designs that are coming out during the week, next week. So that will be we'll look forward to that. So we're going to
Excellent.
have
Well, we'll
baby, we're going to
definitely
have
check back
baby.
to your website.
baby's first Christmas, Michael's first Christmas, and stuff like that for personalised baby ones for the first Christmas.
Yeah, excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. So I guess you do want people ordered as soon as possible, but sort of what's your cutoff date for Christmas delivery?
Oh, I think about 10 days, if I can, about a week to 10 days,
Yeah.
because I don't know how the post is going to be. I spoke to one customer the other day, and she said I ordered and it took 3 weeks to come down, and that was registered. So, the sooner the better. Once they've sorted out their names and what they'd like, it would help us out
Yep,
immensely. I don't
definitely.
want to disappoint people, and I know last minute ideas. Let's get that flash. Oh yes, we can do that. But yeah, the sooner the better for us.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
just for those that that have forgotten or didn't know, you and Andrew are in Sydney, and you're making all your own products yourself. So it's
they're all Australian
Australian-made
made.
company. Yep. But
They're
again,
all Australian made,
we need
and we
Australia
we
Post to help us out as well.
oh, absolutely. Well, look, we appreciate all the help that all the ladies that have ordered and kept us going and saying really love what you're doing, and it's just been wonderful that the Australians are supporting Australian businesses and Australian manufacturers.
Yeah, it's been great
Yeah,
and excellent. And Sophie, thank you for your support for Picture to Page as well.
always a pleasure, always a pleasure. And I just want to wish you and all the lovely people out there all the best for the Christmas season, and hoping that 2021 is the best year we've ever had.
Excellent. No, excellent.
Because
No,
I think
thank you
we're
so
all right
much,
this time.
Sophie.
Take care, everyone. All the best.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye. Excellent. So I hope that's given you some ideas. And Scrapmatts, and like we said, Sophie and Andrew are a fantastic Australian-owned and family-owned company. They do all their own manufacturing here. So get on. Please don't leave it too late. Let Sophie and Andrew get some good night's sleep between now and Christmas so that they can get all your orders done and delivered to you. So you've then got time to either finish off the kits if you're going to give them as gifts or have them ready to go. So the website is there and just check it out. And like Sophie said, anything that you need a hand with, just get in touch. So thank you so much for joining us today. So like we said, any questions, pop them in the comments. Let us know that you're here. Continue to like us and share us with your crafting friends so we can spread the word about Scrapmatts and the wonderful personalised ornaments they have, because I do think they're going to be just gorgeous gifts for many of our loved ones this year. So fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're ready to hop into another session soon. So hang around and we'll see you soon. We hope you have a crafty day.